Hi, I'm Martha Mcleod. I'm a science lab instructor in Rockport, Texas on the Texas coast. I teach 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students. We have approximately 600 total students here at our campus. My science lab room is filled with many exhibits of animals, including rodents. I've also got mealworms and insects. I've got snakes, lizards, incubators, many different things for these kids to see, touch, hold, and experience, because you see 70% of our students come from backgrounds of poverty. Over here, you will notice that my classroom is still being repaired. We had a Category 4 hurricane strike our area back in 2017. It severely damaged this classroom, the whole building, and it kept our students out of school for 2 full months. We're still a work in progress as they work on the roof above me. So as my students are in my classroom and I'm teaching, it's part of a safety concern, a safety issue that we let the students know. Do not get near where our classroom has been damaged. But we have to have school in session. We have to teach these kids, and we have to work on them to build their lives back where they were. Today is Friday, January the 11th, and what we're going to be doing today in our science lab is we're going to do partner study for about 5 minutes, where you make sure we go over things maybe that we need to practice a little bit more. It'll be 5-minute partner study. Then we're looking at solutions, safety, comparing mixtures, and then you will be analyzing a Kool-Aid solution as we manipulate it and change it. What changes occur in that solution when we add some more water to it. Very end down here, the very end of class, we're going to go outside and look at some of the turnips that you guys planted back in November. We're going to see if they're mature enough for you all to pick so that we can cook them and try them next week. First thing, on your table, we always want to review stuff we've already learned. In your folder, there are white sheets that are partner study sheets. Everybody find one in your folder and get one. They're white on cardstock. A scientist needs to review things they've already learned and make sure they're really good on it. So find the white sheet. As a table of 3 or 2, what I want you to do right now, one of you turn to the answer key side. The other person, you're going to read 3 questions out loud, and they're going to check to see, do you know the previous material we covered? Are you ready? Set. Let's study for 5 minutes. Ready, set, go. Read out loud, and your partner will check you.
Of light is called refraction. The bouncing of light is called reflection. Looking at an image on your face in a shiny silver spoon is an example of
Light separate into many colors. This is an example of refraction. When light
If you guys would stop, go ahead and put your study sheets back in the folder. If you would, go and put them back in their next little partner study, checking each other to make sure you're good on reflection or refraction. All right, on your sheet of notebook paper, if you would, write down solution as your title, put your name. First thing I want you to do is write down everything you can remember about solutions from 4th grade. Solutions was first taught to you back last year in 4th grade in Mr. Clark's science class, and you should have learned about it. Now, I know everybody forgets. So right now, I just want you to brainstorm and try and remember everything you know about solutions. What do you know about them? And we're going to reflect as a whole class and see what you all come up with and then clarify your learning.
is a solution
a solution a type of mixture? What do y'all think? Is a solution a kind of
Yes.
mixture?
Yes.
Yes. All right, so let's write that down. It is a mixture. Oh, it's a mixture. Jimmy, what else did you write down about a solution?
I wrote there is a way to always separate solutions.
Solutions can be separated. Is it kind of tough to separate a solution?
Yes.
Yes.
Like sugar and salt, I think you can just like evaporate the water and the salt will still be there.
So it's a little more time consuming than a regular mixture, right? But it still can be separated, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so can be separated.
Since it's a type of mixture, it can always be separated.
You are correct. It can be separated. Yes, what else? Does it lose all of its physical properties or some of them? Some of them, because if it lost all of its physical properties, what would it be then? Remember what I told you to study in 6th grade? Compound, you got it. So let's do this. I'm gonna do a little T chart, because you said some of them. You did not hear, he said it loses some of its physical properties. So I'm gonna put keep and changes. So Adrian, tell me one thing that you believe with a solution, one thing that changes in a solution. Texture might change. Now I'm gonna give you all visuals because I see on your faces you're a little confused and trying to figure out where I'm going with it. I've got a beaker of water here. This is a sugar cube. You see it, Jimmy? You need a different goggle?
No, I made it too tight.
Okay. Braxton, you see my sugar cube? Okay, so when I drop this sugar cube, right now, Casey, you see how big that sugar cube is? When I put it in the water and I'm stirring, what's happening to the sugar cube? Okay, you're saying that word dissolving, and that's huge. Let's write that word down. Dissolving. There's dissolving. D-I-S-S-O-L-V-I-N-G. Dissolving. What in the world does that word mean? If you have the herbivore tag at your table, Journey, y'all don't have a herbivore, so you do the job at your table. Zach, you got the herbivore tag. If you have the herbivore tag, or herbivore, however you want to pronounce it. No, just stay on each side, I kind of like that. Get cup A and put it in front of you. Get cup A, it's on your tray, and put it in front of you if you're in the herbivore or herbivore station. Get the container of salt. Put it in front of you. Get the measuring spoons and the leveling stick. The leveling stick is blue. On your measuring spoons, find a spoon that says 5 milliliters. Did you find it? Found the 5 milliliters? I'm going to model for you how you will measure out 5 milliliters of salt into your container. Are you watching me? All right, so we're going to scoop nice and big, and then you'll use your leveling stick that's scientifically accurate. We don't use a finger, it's not perfectly flat, right? And you will take, Zach, you watching me? You will take your leveling stick, hold it over the open container, drag it over till you have an even 5 milliliters. Add that to your cup A. Then pass the container to the predator at your table and have them do the same thing with cup B, except have them using the sand. Are you ready? Do that for me. Herbivore, do cup A with salt. Predator, do cup B with the sand. Level it off to make it a fair measurement, an accurate measurement. you go. Get your leveling stick, level it off over the container. Good job, Adrian. Excellent, good job. Put it into cup A. Oh, a good scientist always closes their container when they're finished with it so they don't knock it over and spill. So put the lid back on. Pass the measuring spoons over to the predator or carnivore. Let them do sand in the cup B. We're going to in 1 second. Let me get a sand. Good job, Zach. Got it, Jimmy? Take your... It works if y'all tilt the container kind of sideways. Yeah, there you go. And then level off from there. Excellent. Okay, put that into cup B. Close the lid on your container when you're finished. Okay, and put the lid back on it. All right, if you would, whoever put the salt into cup A and whoever put the sand into cup B, will you now use mechanical energy, stir, stir, stir. Mechanical energy, stir, stir, stir. We're gonna try to get some dissolving going on. Mechanical energy, stir, stir, stir. Mechanical energy, stir, stir, stir. Keep on stirring, come on. Did you already measure, put some in? You're behind.
Mine's staying at the bottom.
Oh my goodness. That's why we have aprons on. Let me give you another cup. This was cup B. Here you go. Do accidents happen? Yes. That's why we have safety procedures put in place, right? Okay. Did you use mechanical energy? Have you been stirring? Stirring, stirring. Is your salt dissolved yet? Ah. All right, right now, before I quiz you, talk to your table about what you're seeing. Pass it around. Let everybody make some observations. All right, time for me to quiz you so that you can see me clearly and I can see you clearly. Put the 2 cups in front of the producer and go ahead and just put your goggles up on top of your head now. So I'm going to ask you some questions. Excellent. I need both cups in front of my producer right now, Braxton. Oh, y'all have your empty cup, the cup that you spilled? Where's that one at?
Jim, put it on the table in front of you.
There's A, okay, this one goes on a different tray. We'll just get that one out of the way. And you cleaned your table up. Let's go ahead and put these back on there. All right, producer, I'm going to quiz you. Listen closely. If what I ask you is about the salt and water, you'll hold that cup up. If what I'm going to ask you is about the sand and water, you'll hold that cup up. If the answer is both cups, hold both cups. What if it's neither cup? Don't hold either one. All right, so producer, you ready? You're going to get quizzed first. That's Mercedes and Casey and Jimmy and Braxton. You ready? Hold up the cup that would be considered a mixture without sound vibrations from your vocal cords. Only show me which one's a mixture. Got something going on. Do both of them have 2 or more parts?
Yes.
Could both of them be, oh, we changed our answer, didn't we? Could both of them be separated?
Yes.
Could they both be separated? Yes. Oh, so both of them are mixtures. Set them down. Can you hold up the mixture that has something dissolved in it? Which cup are you holding? Cup A. You have cup A? Set it down. Show me the cup that has something that is not dissolved in it. Good job, Casey and Mercedes. All right, set it down. Hold up the cup that can never be separated. Yeah, almost tricked you there. Pass those 2 cups over to the herbivore. Herbivore, you ready? Which of those cups are mixtures? Oh, excellent. Set it down. Which cup is a special mixture called a solution? Remember what makes a solution a solution. Ah, there you go. You're thinking. You corrected yourself, Adrian. I love that. Show me which cup has something that did not dissolve in it. Good job. Which cup could be separated? Good job. If you only have 2 people, that one person goes again. If you have 3 people, the 3rd person gets to go. Pass it to the 3rd person. If you've already been quizzed, you better know these quick, right? Man, awesome. You learned from your mistake. We have one more activity. Right now, you are the scavenger at your table. Look at your tags. I need the scavenger, a little cockroach. You ready? Put everything on that tray. Let's put that tray up on your notebook paper. Turn it over. Number to 5 for me. On your notebook paper, turn it over. Number to 5. On your folder, find a blue half sheet. We're going to look next, this is our last activity today, we're going to look at a solution I created for you with grape Kool-Aid. You're listening, right? A good scientist always listens to instructions. Excellent. You're listening to my sound vibrations going through the air to your ear, right? I made a solution with grape Kool-Aid. If you do not like grape Kool-Aid, you do not have to drink it, but I do need you participating, answering 5 questions on the solution that I'm going to make, all right? That I've already made. When I bring you the Kool-Aid, yes, at the end you can totally drink it if you want to. Do not drink all of it at first. We're going to be manipulating that solution. Then we're going to analyze, like scientists do. We're going to analyze changes that we see in that solution, all right? So as I bring a cup with a small amount of solution to you, let me ask you, would it be safe for me to just grab the top with my fingers and hand it to you? No. You ever become a waitress, do not ever take a glass and hand it to a customer, grabbing it, your germs are on your finger. You're now putting that on the rim of it for somebody to drink from. Don't ever do that. I prefer you to grab your own cup. I created these as earlier before you came in. Grab it from the side. Only grab one. Don't taste it yet. Grab a cup. Grab it from the side. Braxton. You notice you all still have your aprons on, because if we were to spill grape Kool-Aid, it would stain our clothes. So still keep your aprons on. Okay, right now, did I give you a solid, a liquid, or a gas?
Liquid.
A liquid, all right, that's its state of matter. I gave you a liquid. Did you taste it just a little bit? Don't drink all of it. Did you taste it? Okay, if you like Kool-Aid, taste it. If you do not want to taste this Kool-Aid, I'm not going to be mad at you. But don't drink all of it, just taste it a little bit. Okay, we're going to manipulate that solution by adding, we're going to add some water to it, and we're going to look at what changes occur to the solution, all right? I'm going to bring you a fresh bottle of water. Do not put your fingers, do not drink from this container, right? You're going to pour the water into your own cup. You share this container. Again, do not drink from it. Add enough that you can see a difference, a change in your solution. Add enough that with your eyes you can see a change to it, okay? And when you're finished today, you do not drink your solution. Do not pour it down my drain. Instead, we'll pour it into this pitcher, and then I can go outside and water one of my plants outside and use this water instead of just pouring it down my drain. Okay, did you add enough to see a change in there?
Yes.
You did. Is everybody through? We'll wait till everybody gets finished. I'll collect my water back again. So you added enough, you can see a change, right? Okay.
It got clearer.
And you're through with yours, okay? And I will put a little bit of paper towel. I see you guys have a little bit of mess on your. All right, taste your solution again. Let's see what changes occurred to it. Did you taste it? Yes? Go ahead and take y'all's goggles off if you would and stack them so I can clean them. Stack them on your table and I'll come at the end of class, I'll collect them and clean them. Did you taste them? Yes, you taste your solution? Casey D, you taste yours? Yes? All right, really quick, for 10 seconds, I want you to tell your table all the changes you noticed in that solution. You ready to analyze, Braxton? You ready to analyze with Zach? All right, ready, set, I want to hear sound vibrations from you. Mark, set, go.
It's
If you would like to finish drinking it, yes, you can drink it. You do not want to drink it. I'll be collecting that from you.
the bottle's pink.
That's from the Kool-Aid. All right, you have 5 true-false questions as a table. Answer them on your sheet. When you're done, raise your hand. I'll come check you and see if you are correct, all right? You have 5 true-false questions. Let's go answer them. Let me collect your empty cups. It stained the cup.
More water was added to the mixture. Purple
As a table, you have 5 true-false questions. Work as a table. Answer them. Number 1, the physical state changed when more water was added to the mixture. Jimmy, when I first gave you the cup, was there a solid, liquid, or gas in it?
Liquid.
When you added more water, was there solid, liquid, or gas in it?
Liquid.
So is number 1 true or false?
False.
False. You are correct. Number 2, the purple color became lighter in color when more water was added. Mercedes, did the color get lighter when we added more water?
Yeah.
So is that true or false? You are correct. Good job, Mercedes. Casey Rubio, number 3, the liquid had a sweeter taste when more water was added. False. You are correct. Do y'all know what we call that when you add more to a liquid such as that and it gets less sweet?
Lemonade.
Yes, what do you call that when you add more and it loses its sweetness? You know what word I'm looking for? Diluted. Diluted means you're adding more liquid to it. All right, number 4, there was less volume when more water was added. You were discussing that. Is that true or false? There was less volume?
But there's more volume.
Yes, there was. Was there less or more volume when you added more water?
More.
There was more volume when you added more water. So that one, number 4, is what? False. Good job. Last one, number 5. A solution had been formed when the drink mix was added to water. Journey, is that true or false? That is true. You did make a solution. How many of you made 100 in your 5 questions? What'd you miss, Braxton? Braxton, any clarification?
I missed number 5.
You missed number 5? What were you unsure of on number 5?
I thought it was saying that a solution had been formed and like a new solution.
Oh, a new solution? No, I was just asking when I added the drink mix, I'm clarifying my wording then. When I added this to water, was there a solution created? And the answer is yes. Okay? Alright, will y'all put these into the folder? Where do my pencils go? And in the basket. Take your aprons off. We're gonna go outside real quick and look at the vegetables, how they're doing. All plants start life that we planted out here, the plants we did, all of them started life as a seed, all right? And so you were doing turnips. Before you did the turnips, remember last school year in 4th grade, after the hurricane, a lot of trees were knocked down. The companies came in and were shredding them into this mulch. What did y'all do with the mulch? Y'all put it all out here in our vegetable beds. Why did you do that? It added nutrients back into the soil. It's a natural way to enrich the soil. And it's important you did that. We can look at our vegetables and how well they've done. The tomatoes have been fruiting. If you like tomatoes and you want to get a tomato, by all means, when you leave today, be sure you wash it before you eat it in case anybody was out here and they put some out, spraying fertilizer or something out here, which they shouldn't have. But if they did, safety, let's make sure we clean them. All right. When you are, I tell you what, before you get a turnip, because we're going to harvest only those that are mature. These here are much smaller. They're not mature. I've noticed we have some plants coming up in our garden, like this one here, that is not from Texas. This is not a native species. What do we call those plants? Invasive species. We do not like them. You are welcome anytime you see invasive species like this coming up in our gardens to pull it up. How did this invasive species get in our garden? Yes, but how did it get here in Fulton? The seeds are, the wind probably blew those seeds, or birds could have brought them in here, and I noticed that they're in here. All right, so your last thing as y'all are leaving, I would love for you to pull one invader species up, and also these 2 sets of turnips are ready for harvest. I need you to pull one up for me today so I can wash it and cook it for the next time y'all come to class. Do not pull your carrots up. They have the finer leaves on them because they're not mature yet to be harvested. All right? You guys will stand up and come over here. Around this box, find one that's got a pretty good sized root on it, or right here on the end of this one. These that are taller, find one good one and harvest it and bring it to me so we can then wash those. Oh, that's a good one, Zach. Good job. That's a nice looking one.
What about this one?
That one will work too.